I'm Daisy Hahn, founder of Embracing Equity. And on what should have been an exciting first day of school, I remember my teacher pulling her eyes into slants, making goofy faces in a genuine attempt to comfort and humor me. We know that's not culturally competent. She didn't mean it, but it still hurt. And like so many teachers, she enacted harm even with the best of intentions. Fast forward to my first day as a Montessori teacher, and I found myself in a similar position, well-intentioned but ill-equipped. How could I provide something different without having experienced it myself? After 10 years of teaching, I went to graduate school to research and reflect. And there I learned that students of color in anti-racist learning environments have higher levels of success in school and beyond. They understand that the inequity they face is not caused by personal shortcomings, but rather is a systemic failure. And that failure happens nationally. Only 2 states require cultural competency training as part of teacher certification, and I was determined to disrupt this inequity. And so in 2017, I founded Embracing Equity to connect the inner change to the outer change for collective change. That's represented in individual learning, interpersonal actions, and institutional transformation. We focus on developing anti-racist mindsets and practices. Rather than teaching a toolkit, we say the tools are in you. We harness immersive virtual learning that moves anti-racism values into daily practice. And our programs are built from the ground up to be virtual, which allows us to be more scalable and more equitable. It's easier to access without travel or childcare. It's cheaper, and surprisingly, it's more effective. Our participants tell us that they find it easier to be more vulnerable online with us than in comparable in-person trainings. Our programs are delivered to teachers, school leaders, and educational organizations. We have virtual cohorts, 10 hours of synchronous facilitated anti-racism training. The Teaching for Equity microcredential is a self-paced course on actionable high-leverage practices. And the Leadership Residency is a year-long program that starts with an equity audit, sets organizational goals, and facilitates their implementation side by side with leaders. We've engaged over 2,000 participants, impacting over 200,000 children nationally. And it's working. Our graduates tell us that embracing equity was an inflection point in their lives. They're able to recognize racism when they encounter it and feel better equipped to do something about it. When people experience our program, they want more. We've grown from 260 participants a year to 910 driven by word of mouth, and we have a huge wait list. Embracing Equity is recognized as a leading anti-racism organization. We can serve the same or more participants we serve in a year through a single institutional partnership. Multiply that by the districts in the country, and our growth potential is off the charts. We can serve 1 million children over the next decade. And to get there, we need 2 things. 1, help us secure institutional partners. And 2, we need growth capital for partnership development and to train more trainers to grow our capacity. Will you join us in the movement to embrace equity? Let's get to work.